Let's get into some things of the things, child. We got some stuff to talk about today, honey. We got some stuff to talk about. Hit that like button if you are new here. Go ahead and hit that subscribe button. We have a great time over here. You meant what you said when you said it. Really be expected, because I'll be understanding y'all sometimes. And when y'all know when I say y'all, you know I'm talking about y'all. You know I'm talking about y'all. Makes me that all these people that got something to say have been actively involved in the political process in their world. I don't believe it. You ain't gonna convince me. I know y'all love me. What's up, tribe? Hey! So I know y'all heard the news. The Grand Dame is coming home, ladies and gentlemen. Were we just talking about that the other day? We were just talking about when is Karen coming home? She should be set to come home soon. We were just having that conversation. But yes. The Grand Dame is coming home, ladies and gentlemen. Yes, okay? Now, listen, we were just having this conversation the other day about her being able to come home. We were saying that she should be home by November. And that maybe they'll pick the cameras back up. But, baby, they are still filming. So, if she's coming home next week, baby, I feel like we could get a Karen Huger spotting on this season of The Real Housewives of Potomac. What y'all think? They said she'll be home by September the 2nd, honey. Y'all come on in. Anyway, y'all know y'all blew me up today. Y'all know y'all blew me up today with Karen, the reports that Karen can be coming home as early as September the 2nd. Yes, September the 2nd, next week. Isn't that next week? Yeah, that's next week. Yeah, that's next week. So, yes, honey. I think she's going to tell us to kiss her. You know what? Karen need that check. Listen, quiet as kept and loud as it is. Karen need that check. Now, what she need to do is sit down with Carlos the King or somebody else and do a good old interview. Actually, no, she don't. I take that back. No, she don't. Karen don't need to do an interview. Never mind. I take that back. Karen does not need to do an interview. You know why she don't need to do an interview? Because until I feel like, and when I say I feel like, I don't mean it like Karen owe me anything, because she don't owe me nothing. But until I feel like Karen is ready to take responsibility for what she did, she don't need to do no interview. I do not need to see Karen do an interview talking about what everybody else did. Hey, El Teddy, the pupils are here. I know they are. Y'all come on in. Now listen. Welcome. And I ain't said hi to nobody yet, child. I just went straight into talking about Karen. So let me get into it. Hold on. I'm looking for no particular reason, Gabby. I just had the background. No particular reason that it's raining. Let me say hi to the people, especially now that El Teddy done dismissed his class. Let me say hi to the people. Let me scroll back up and let me say hi to the people. I know Corey was the first one in the room, honey. Corey was here before I was here. Hey, Corey, Amber, Bilo, Brandon, Ray all day. What up, Chuck? Hey, Sweet Pea. What's up, Ronnie? Sierra. Hey. Stacy Renee, what's going on? Yvette, Katrina, hey, my love. Grown woman, don't try me. What's up? Yes, Katrina says she like number 17. What number are you? It's 133 of y'all in the room. Do we have 100 likes? Do we have 100 likes? It's 133. Y'all hear her? Hey, Shan. Chuck said, out walking and hearing the theme music helped put some pep in your step. Well, I'm glad. I don't know why my camera is blurry. Hold on. Let me finish saying hi to the people while I figure it out. Hey, Yolanda, what's going on? Gabby, what's up? Cross Country Cruiser, what's going on? Hey, Janae, what's up, Doc? Hey, Quake. Shay D, what's up? Don Don, hey, Boo. Montrez, The Informed, yes. Alexis, Halfpin. Tan. Lauren, hey. R&D, Diva, what's up? I think she's going to tell us. Oh, yeah, I read that already. All right, I think that's everybody. El Teddy. Miss Baythang, hey, what's up, Sonara? Hey, Xavier. Universal Soul Goddess, So Jeff, Montrez, Butterfly, Lee, Crazy Homebody Girl, what's up? Okay, I think this is the pupils coming over. Hey, Angela, what's up, boo? Uncle Trey, Uncle Jay, change that back. Hey, y'all, El Teddy done made you turn your name into Uncle Trey. What's up, Marcus? Hey, Janae, El Teddy said, let me read this to myself before I read it out loud. They was talking about Karen and her wine of choice. We had a time moving right along. What up, Kitty Doc? Xavier say he's like number 78. Gabby say she number 48. I guess Janae is number 4. Okay, thank y'all for putting it in the chat. Are we at number 100 yet? Hey, LaDon. It's on your born day. Well, happy birthday from Vegas. Is this LaDon that just started becoming a content creator? Is this the same LaDon? Y'all know what to do. Everybody wish LaDon a happy birthday. Flood that chat. Hey, Papo. Hey, boo. Kim, what's going on, my love? Hey, Savon. That lady, 1982, Nap Queen. Okay, y'all rolling in here today. Rolling. All right. All right, y'all. Let's get ready to get this party started. Lovely Nola, did I say hey to you? If anybody else I missed, charge it to my head and not my heart. Now, let's find out why this camera is blurry, child. Let's find out what's going on with this camera situation. Why is this camera blurry? Let's see here. Okay, no, this a lady named LaDon that just started doing YouTube, and I was wondering if it was the same one. But happy birthday! And you in Vegas, so I know you're gonna have you a time. Although if you live there, you probably, it's just like anywhere else when people live somewhere, Hey, Kitty Doc, hey. All right, y'all, let's get into it. We ain't gonna be here long. I know I say that, and then we always in here running our mouth, but baby, 2 reasons why we ain't gonna be here long, because I've been watching this Cardi B trial, and Cardi just took the stand. Like, literally, as I was getting ready to hit the button, Cardi got called to the stand. So I definitely want to go and hear Cardi's testimony. Pam is streaming it. So I was over there, so I'm definitely gonna go back and finish listening later on. And then, like I said, y'all, I'm tired. Y'all know I'm tired. Today was the first full day of school. Listen, I have said this a million times, and I'm going to continue to say it a million more. Can y'all please stop calling y'all kids while they are in school? I'm going to say it one more time for the people in the back. Can y'all please stop calling y'all kids while they are in school? Even if it's an emergency, send your child a text. And I still don't like you doing that. But send your child a text saying, I'm coming to pick you up for early dismissal. Be ready when the office pages you. Don't tell your child to go to the office. Don't tell your child to come downstairs and wait. Wait until you come in the building and sign your child out and wait for the office to page them. Because here is the problem. And for all the people that don't understand what the issue is with, well, why they can't just tell them to come downstairs and they can come outside so I can pull up in the car? No, you need to get your... I was going to say something not nice. For safety reasons, you need to sign your child out. No, you can't call the office and say, I'm picking up my child. Can you send them outside? Absolutely not. Because God forbid there's an emergency and we spend precious time looking for a child that's not there. How do we know you're supposed to be picking up your child? It could be a custody fight and maybe you ain't supposed to come and get your child. So no, you can't just tell that child to come and pull up. There are reasons why rules are in place. They are not there to inconvenience you. They are there to protect you. Because this week it might be you and you do have permission to pick your child up. But next week it might be your child's no good boyfriend or no good girlfriend. Or it could be your husband that isn't allowed to pick the child up from school because he just had 10 DUIs. You see what I'm saying? Please stop doing that. So it's the first day of school and I have a child whose phone is ringing and it's their mama. What relationship do you feel like has been established on the first day of school between me, you, and your child? My district said that they were banning cell phones, but they didn't put nothing in place to do it. So if you don't put a policy in place, I mean, when I say a policy, like the pouches, I tried to convince my principal to buy some of those pouches last year. He said he had money in the budget and the district sure didn't give us money to do it, but you want us to ban phones. With what and how? Especially when we don't have the parent support, which clearly we don't from a lot of parents. Not all of them. There are some parents that are like, yeah, no, my child shouldn't have their phone, yada, yada, yada. But the majority of the parents don't support that. Well, if it's an emergency, my child need to be able to call me. And I understand the world we live in. Please know I do. But anyway, moving right along. But yeah, I know some schools had those pouches, and I really wish we did. I honestly wish we had those pouches, but moving right along. Anyway, so y'all can see, but my first day for the most part went well. It was just one or two little hiccups, and that was just one of them. But for the most part, it went really well. Mima banned them statewide. What's Mima? I don't know what me. Is that a typo or is that a nickname for your state? I don't know what Mima is. Right, the kids have to be handed off and signed out. So take your bonnet off, look presentable, and sign them out in the office. Please and thank you. Oh, the Alabama governor. Oh, okay. Thank you. Because I was like, I didn't know who Mima was. My bad. My bad, y'all. Sorry, I'm not up on the nickname. Sorry. We have phone lockers. Yeah, I mean, give me something. Give me a pouch. Give me a phone locker. Give me something. Don't just say, oh, we putting this policy in place and you don't give me no teeth in that policy and you don't support me in that policy. So now you got me out here by myself looking stupid. Anyway. Uncle Trey, today wasn't the day. I'm not gonna call you Uncle Trey, Uncle Jay. No, I need to wait until I have his full attention. Today wasn't the day. Today was the first full day of school, and it was way too much going on for me. I saw him a couple of times a day, but it was way too much stuff going on today. Y'all, I'm trying to get back on my water kick. I have lost my mind. I have been drinking soda all summer long. I'm trying to get back on my soda kick. Hey, Busy and Chat. Do you work for, you mean Really B? You talking about Busy B? Busy Blue? Do you work for MCPS? I work for ACPS in Northern Virginia. I hope you have a great school year. I don't. I do work in Maryland, though. Thank you. And you have a great school year as well. I didn't know you were local. I didn't know you were one of my local folk. Tracy, listen. I need you, Tracy. I know you over there in Pam's chat. Okay, first of all, Tracy said the bar is open. Let me tell y'all what's on the bar. The bar is open. Tracy says she has an apple martini, a honey bourbon old fashioned, a black cherry Tom Collins for the non-drinkers, a sparkling honey crisp apple cider with a lime. Oh, that sounds good. I mean, that non-drinker drink sounds good. But you know I want that old fashioned. You know that's what I want. Tracy, how many old fashions are we going to drink on this cruise? But Tracy, you need to do me a favor. Well, you don't need to do me anything. I would like for you to do me a favor. I would like for you to bring us back what's going on with Cardi B's testimony. That's what I would like for you to do. I would like for you to bring back Cardi B's testimony. Because I literally went live literally as she was taking a stand. So can you let us know what's going, excuse me, and they called her as a hostile witness. So can you please let us know what's going on? I may drop the link at the end and you can just give us a full breakdown of what had happened. And now I'm gonna wait till the end of this to tell y'all what my opinion is of the Cardi B trial. I'm putting on my correct glasses, y'all. I'm putting on my correct glasses today. Let me give y'all my opinion at the end. I'm gonna see if Tracy can bring us back some information, honey. Ooh, child. Hey, Yogi, how you doing? Tracy be doing a little too much for the non-alcoholics. Tracy said only like 17,564 drinks on the cruise. I know. Okay, let's get into it. Not Cardi B looks 4.5 months pregnant on the stand. Ooh, I told y'all we on baby bump watch for Cardi and Sierra. We are on baby bump watch. We are on baby bump watch. Okay. Cajun, I said hi to you. You came in late, sir. All right, we have a quick unboxing, and then we are going to get into the rest of it. Oh, Sierra said Cardi is pregnant. I saw a picture of Cardi, but I don't know if that's a current picture or not. Y'all know sometimes they put up pictures that are older pictures, and then you thinking it's a new picture, and it's not. So I don't know if that was a new picture, but the picture I saw the other day, she definitely looks pregnant. Make sure you look at her when she's swearing to tell the truth. The side profile tells it all. Ooh. Angela got the balcony open for the people who need the herbal libations. Y'all going upstairs. Yana here too. Yana be having the balcony open. All right. It's almost 200 of y'all in here. Please hit the like button. Okay. So listen. I had to re-up on my Black Girl vitamins. I had sort of slacked off a little bit in the summertime. So I had to re-up for the school starting. So somebody hit me up the other day and was like, girl, you be talking about them Black Girl vitamins. Do you really swear by them? I really do swear by them. Not did Sierra just have a baby a couple of hours ago. So I did a re-up on my Black Girl vitamins to start the school year off. Let's see what I have. Now, first of all, y'all know the packaging for Black Girl vitamins is always beautiful. They come in these nice little pouches. And if you order a certain amount, you get a bag. A water bottle, and then you can get a tote bag depending on how much you order. Okay. So let's see what Really B has to get herself together for this school year. I have my CMOS. Yes, I love these. My iron gummies. I love them, love them, love them. These I need. Uh-oh. My B12 for my energy, and I literally just ran out. I just took my last 2 yesterday. Probiotics for that digestion, y'all. Your probiotics. And magnesium. Now, listen, the magnesium is something new. One of my good girlfriends told me to check out the magnesium when I was having trouble sleeping and things like that. Now, you can get like the magnesium, like I think they have like the magnesium oil. I know some people have the oil and they rub it on the bottom of their feet to help them sleep. But honestly, I tried the gummies. When I saw that Black Girl Vitamins had the magnesium, I just tried the magnesium. And I know that people be like, can you really tell a difference? Listen, I definitely tell a difference in my energy level. And I definitely I can tell the difference in my sleep. And that's just the truth. Y'all get you some. There's a discount code down there. Get you 20% off your first order. If you've already ordered from Black Girl Vitamins using my discount code, find you another email. We all have more than one. At this point in our life, all of us got at least 2 emails. Maybe 3, 4, 5, 10. Find you another email. And get that 20%. Not you sick already. No, Melly. And then it always comes with a thank you card. And it always gives you like a breakdown. This one has recipes. So you have recipes. If you order the collagen, it's pancakes. You can put the collagen in some pancakes. This is a collagen milkshake. And then this is a minty iced collagen mocha latte. Okay. So clearly they're trying to get you to buy the collagen. Okay. Then we have the fudgy, crackly top brownies. Okay. They're clearly trying to get y'all to buy the collagen. Now, I have had the collagen before when I was doing my smoothies. I haven't been doing my smoothies regularly, so I really have not re-upped on the collagen, but I did use it when I was doing my my smoothies. Okay, so we are up. My Latino friends use your discount code also. Listen, and somebody at one point in time, I think somebody said something about now this weekend I'm gonna order my Minnow Chill for people who are perimenopausal or menopausal. They have the Minnow Chill, and there's something else that I didn't order this time around that I wanted to get. But anyway, I'm gonna say this. See, I need something for my memory because I lost my damn train of thought. Oh, somebody was saying something to me about the sugar. They have diabetic versions now. So if you don't want, I know one person was like, I just lost this weight. I've been working on getting this weight off. I don't want all that sugar intake. I know somebody else was diabetic, worried about the sugar intake. They do have diabetic versions of their vitamins now. So if you're diabetic and you were worried about that, or you just thought it was too much sugar, which there is, I'm not going to tell y'all no lie, but they have diabetic versions. So check it out. Anyway, so that is my unboxing. That's my plug. There's the discount code. It's pinned. And baby, I am back on my regimen tonight because I'm taking the magnesium before I go to bed. Okay. All right. Yes, they have sugar-free. Yes. Okay. What question, Cajun? Hey, really be the video stream is very clear today. I've been using my MacBook, y'all. I have been using it. I stopped resisting. So y'all probably have noticed it hasn't been a lot of glitching and all of that stuff the last couple of weeks because I've been using my MacBook. Now I just got to get the Twitch and the TikTok set up on StreamYard. So when I go live, I can go live on all 3 platforms at the same time. Baby, we working on it. All right, let's get into these stories. It ain't a whole lot going on. Oops, I forgot to write it down. All right, well. All right, we don't have a whole lot to talk about, so let's get into it. I don't know if this is old or not. I'm sure y'all will tell me if it's old or not. They said Arby's is buying Buffalo Wild Wings for $2.9 billion. Is that new or old? I am on Twitch. Oh, and I want y'all to do me a favor. Hold on. I am on Twitch, and I'm gonna give you my Twitch name. But I think it's Really B. Well, that's why I couldn't tell this was old or new, because this was a meme. Because it's like Arby's is buying Buffalo Wild Wings for $2.5 billion. And then underneath it says, where the fuck did Arby's get $2.9 billion? And I was wondering the same thing, because honestly, up until about probably up until about 4 years ago, I couldn't even tell you where Arby's was in our area. Now there's an Arby's over near my job, and then there's an Arby's not too far from my house. But I'm really being honest, I never paid no attention to them damn Arby's until about 3 years ago. One of my coworkers was like, "Oh, I got a taste for some Arby's," and I was like, "Where the fuck is there Arby's?" I was like, I ain't seen an Arby's in so long. I normally see Arby's when I'm traveling, when I'm on the road. I see them all the time, but I really hadn't paid no attention to them being an Arby's near us. And then they just opened up a new Arby's over by my gym, so I've been noticing them more and more. Plus, my daddy loved them damn roast beef sandwiches, child. Y'all know my daddy always want me to bring him a daggone Arby's sandwich. Now, I don't dislike Arby's. Oh, you found me? Thank you, Sam. Thank you for subscribing, boo. I don't dislike Arby's. I love Arby's. And let me tell you something. When I was in college, Arby's used to have this was it 2 for 2? Or was it 3 for 3? It's either 2 for 2 or 3 for 3. I don't know. But baby, that thing came in clutch when I was in college. Because sometimes that's all I had was $2. You mean to tell me I can get 2 sandwiches for $2? Shit. Arby's is mad good. It was 2 for 3. Thank you. See, you know it. You knew it. You know what it is. Thank you, K-Fit. I don't know if you in here, boo, but thank you for sharing me out. Thank you, my love. Now, I do like the mozzarella sticks. I do. But you gotta eat the mozzarella sticks as soon as they give them to you. Mozzarella sticks are so nasty once they get cold. You have got. Listen, I love me a good mozzarella stick, but baby, it's got to be hot. It has to be hot. You cannot. A cold mozzarella stick is just a clump of cheese, and it just sit right there. It just sits right there. So I do like the mozzarella sticks. Now, let me tell you something about those fries. And this is true for all fast food, but I'm just telling you, we're talking about Arby's right now, so I got to keep it to Arby's. Baby, you can't get them curly fries in some old grease. It's something about that old grease and them curly fries that don't mix. Something about that old grease and them curly fries that just does not mix. I love their baked potatoes with the broccoli and cheese back in the day. I don't even know if they smell. I haven't. Now, I'm not a big baked potato person, so I've never. Every once in a while, I'll get me a good baked potato, but I can honestly say I've never ordered a baked potato for fast food. I don't even like baked potatoes. If I go somewhere, like, I'm just using an example. Like if I go to like Outback, I ain't gonna get no baked potato. Now I might get a sweet potato, which I know somebody gonna say, well, what's the difference between a sweet potato and a baked potato? I don't know what the difference is. I'm just telling you what I would do. I like the sweet potatoes, but for some reason, I don't want the baked potatoes. I don't know what to tell you. I can't tell you what the difference, why I would do one and not do the other. I don't know. I used to like the Jamocha shakes until I stopped eating chocolate like that. Wendy's used to say, yeah, now, and I never did eat Wendy's, but I know people used to talk about Wendy's baked potatoes were really good. Cold mozzarellas, baby. I can't do nothing with a cold mozzarella stick. I don't know nothing about McAllister's. That must be is that a Midwest thing? I don't know nothing about. I've heard of McAllister's, but I don't think I've ever eaten at one. I know there's a difference, but y'all know somebody gonna be like, well, I don't understand if you can eat a sweet potato, why you don't want to eat a baked potato? Y'all know somebody was gonna say it. So I just said it before they said it. Because somebody was gonna say, y'all listen, y'all think I be exaggerating when I talk about how petty some of these people are in my comments sometimes. I'm so serious. McAllister's potatoes and sweet tea are delish. Excuse me. Very few people can mess up a baked potato. That's a lie. Let me tell you the fastest way to mess up a baked potato. Don't cook it long enough. Baby, I can't stand an undercooked baked potato. I think that's why I don't really fool with them a lot. Because I can't stand an underbaked baked potato. I would rather just get mashed potatoes. And, you know, a lot of restaurants have now with the mashed potatoes where they keep the skin on it or whatever. I would rather do that than a baked potato because, baby, you can mess up a baked potato real easy. Just don't cook it long enough. I'm going to tell you, I did it. Okay? I'm going to speak for me. The first time I caught myself being grown and making me steak and a baked potato. I didn't cook the potato long enough. That was just a horrible experience. Now, see, Nubian mahogany, I do not like Longhorn sweet potatoes. I like Outbacks. Outback sweet potatoes are so good to me. Longhorns, again, I don't think they cook. The one that I go to, because generally if I go to Longhorn, I'm going to the same location. They don't cook them long enough for me. Oh, I definitely eat my sweet potato with cinnamon, butter and cinnamon, brown sugar and cinnamon. Oh, absolutely. Absolutely. Xavier, I wish I would put a baked potato in the microwave. And that's no disrespect to the people that do it. I'm not putting no baked potato in the microwave. It's some stuff I'm not making in the microwave. Now, that's just me, y'all. That is me. But it's some stuff I'm not cooking in the microwave. And that's one of them. I'm not cooking in the microwave. Baby, Texas Roadhouse, let me tell you something. Texas Roadhouse is not good for me. Here's why Texas Roadhouse is not good for me. Because I don't even be eating the food. Because by the time my food get there, I done had 4 pieces of bread. And that's not good. Because y'all know I love bread and sweets are my problem. I can eat bread, especially hot bread with some good butter, like Texas Roadhouse bread. Oh, bitch. Where's Cruiser when I need her? Uncle Jay, you still here? Uncle Jay, you are still here. You just dropped down. Uncle Jay, you one of my Greensboro people. Cruiser, I don't know where she is. She might drop down. I just talked to her earlier, so she around. She might just be busy right now. Let me tell you who used to have the best yeast rolls. That damn Quincy's. Baby, that damn Quincy's down to the Greensboro, bitch. Now I don't know where else they had Quincy's, but I know they had Quincy's in Greensboro, and I didn't know nothing about no Quincy's until I got to Greensboro. And let me tell you something. The first time I visited Greensboro, I went to go visit Bennett College, and my best friend was already at A&T because she's 2 years older than me, so she was already at A&T. She was a sophomore at A&T when I was coming down to visit Bennett. And I remember, no, that's a lie. I just told y'all a lie. I came down the year before, and I spent my spring break with her when she was. Hold on, wait a minute. Let me rewind that. Hold on. Yeah. My junior year in high school, I went down there and spent spring break with her. That's what it was. And she was like, oh my gosh, I can't wait to take you to Quincy's. Oh my gosh, oh my gosh, oh my gosh. And I was like, well, what is Quincy's? Baby? She said, wait till you eat them yeast rolls. Now that's before they had that's before they really had Golden Corral up here like that. Because Golden Corral's yeast rolls, to me, are similar to Quincy's. They're not as good as Quincy's. But they're very similar to Quincy's. But, bitch. Quincy's been gone for about 3 decades. Well, I've been out of college for about 3 decades. So, that's about right. Janae. What you trying to say, Janae? You trying to call me old? Baby, I graduated from college in 96. So I don't know when Quincy's went out of business. I know they were still open when I was down there. I don't know when I believe Quincy's closed before I left Greensboro though. But they were open while I was in college. I know that. Brandon said, I don't care what none of y'all say. I love me a good trip to the Golden Corral. I used to like Golden Corral. Janelle, fine. I ain't offended for real. I'm just messing with you. I ain't messing with. What's up, two geeks? Hey, boo. I had a rough day, and you and this best rose from Quincy has me hollering. Thank you for the last. Well, I'm glad I can make you laugh. You were born in 90. Sierra, you didn't have to say that. Sierra, you didn't have to say you were born in 97. After I just said I graduated from college in 96. You ain't had to do that. You did not have to do that. Girl, you ain't had to do that. Anyway. Okay, Candace. She could have kept that. What's the number of the day? It's Cash App time. You know what? Don, you still here. You right. You turning 28 this year. Well, happy birthday. Somebody said their big sister was a class of 94. Been in college class of 94? Or just class of 94 in high school class of 94? Don, are you still here? It's time for you to close them doors.
I said close them doors. Close the doors. Close the doors. Close the doors.
I don't know if Don is here or not, but baby, the number of the day is 7:30. So if you want to bless the platform, now is the time. Don is passing around the collection plate, even if he's not here to do it for real. He is passing around the collection plate. If you would like to put $7.30 in the collection plate, feel free to do that. $17.30 or $70.30. I mean, if you're feeling froggy, jump. But y'all know that there is no mandatory offering over here. You give if that's what you want to give. If not, just sit down and enjoy the show. But I do ask that you do two things, and they're free. If you could please like the video, and if you're new here, subscribe. We are trying to get to 20K. Now listen, we coming up the rough side of the mountain. Okay, we are coming up the rough side of the mountain, but we trying to get there. Okay, we are trying to get to 20K. Now we are coming up the rough side of the mountain, but we gonna get there though. We gonna get to the top. See, Corey, you said you were born in 98. Is that what you just said? Okay, just class of 91. Okay, because I'm about to say I probably know your big sister. I was gonna say I probably know your big sister. Okay. Thank you for the blessing. Oh, thank you for the $7.30. I appreciate you too. Thank you, Stacy. Thank you, my love. Oh, thank you, Just Sweet, for blessing the platform. I appreciate y'all for the cash apps. I'm gonna get a cup of coffee too. You said 2 cups of coffee. And will. Thank you, my love. And will. Get me 2 cups of coffee. I will. Thank you so much. Thank you. I appreciate it. I really do. I do appreciate y'all. So listen. So that's that, y'all. Y'all see how y'all be getting me off, going left, going right, up and down? Uh-huh. Wait a minute. Oh, thank you, Yogi. For the donation. You say get you some school supplies. I appreciate it because baby, I just had to order me. Y'all know what I had to order today? And this the teacher shit we talking about right now. This the stuff I'm talking about with teachers. Y'all know what I had to order today? And it was only $5. So let me be clear. I ain't talking about I spent a lot of money, but I still had to spend my own money. I had to buy a new HDMI cord for my smart board in my classroom because the IT guy said, I don't know if we have any more. And I can look, but it's going to probably take me a while because I had to do X, Y, and Z first. Now, let's be clear. I like the IT guy at my school. He's very responsive. If I send him a text message, I don't even have to go through the help desk. He'll come and he'll help me out. So I'm not mad at him. I'm really not mad at him. Okay. But what I am mad at is why doesn't he have a plethora of HDMI cords that he can say, here you go. I said, so would it be easier for me to just order one? He was like, honestly, yeah. He said, I can get you one, but it ain't gonna be no time soon. So I just went over to Amazon and went on and ordered me a HDMI cord. Now, let's be clear. It was $5. It was $5, okay? You know what else I had to order out my own pocket last week? I have a bookshelf in my classroom, but it doesn't have the little pegs to hold the It only costs like $3, $4. But it's just the point that I had to buy them myself. Because when I asked the custodial staff, they were like, oh, I don't know if we got any more of them in the building. Y'all see what I'm saying? I claim it on my taxes, but you know there's a cap for teachers, right? There's a $500 cap. Baby, I'm going to spend $500 before November. Right. And that's what I'm saying. The IT guy was a sweetheart. Like he wasn't, he's a sweet, and he would have found me one. Let's be clear. He would have found me one. I just would have probably had to wait 2 or 3 weeks to get it. And in the meantime, I can use my smart board, but I have limited use of my smart board. Let me say that. I can use it, but I can't use it till its fullest potential. Let me say that. That's the best way of saying that. I would have tore a Five Below down for that HDMI cord. Where have you been, Miss Toby? Hey, girl. Hey, girl. I work for a college. I expense everything. Well, when I file my taxes, there's a cap for teachers. Now, I mean, there might be some ways around it, but I'm just telling you what it is. But anyway, that's what it was. All right, let's get into these next couple of So I say all that to say thank y'all, because y'all donations are gonna pay for the stuff I've been coming out my pocket. I told you I had to take toilet paper last week because we ain't had toilet paper in the teacher's bathroom across the hall from my classroom. I'm gonna say that again for the people in the back. We didn't have any toilet paper in the teacher's bathroom that was across the hall from my classroom. And when we asked for the toilet paper, what we were told was there's an order that's put in. Let's see. We're going to see if we can expedite the order. How you let us run out of toilet paper? And why somebody can't run down the street and get toilet paper and take it out of petty cash at the school? Y'all can't just run down to the damn grocery store and get some rolls of toilet paper until the order come in? Yeah, so now we had toilet paper the next day. I guess somebody found some. Or maybe they realized how stupid they sounded saying, oh, we got to wait for the order to come in. But there was some, by that time I had already bought some damn toilet paper. So I kept it in my desk drawer, because I promise you before the school year is over, we gonna run out of toilet paper again. Okay. Jussie Smollett's documentary dropped, okay? Jussie Smollett's documentary down to the Netflix or the Hulu or wherever it is, child, it done drop. Now, I have not watched it yet. But it seems like it's getting mixed reaction down to the internet. Some people watched it and they feel like, well, wait a minute, maybe Jussie wasn't lying. And then some people watched it and said, this don't change my mind. And then some people watched it and said, I don't understand what we were supposed to get out of this. Okay. Now, y'all know that I have said from the beginning that I believe Jussie. Y'all know I said from the beginning. When I say believe Jussie, let me clear that up. Let me clear up what I mean when I say believe Jussie. I don't believe that this was 100% a hoax like they tried to make it out to be. But I'm not going back down that road, child. We didn't debated that thing. I'm not going to debate it no more. Okay, we're going to move on. But I probably will watch it. I'm not going to commit to doing a review. What I will say is if something happens that gets my attention that I feel like I need to speak on, then I will. But honestly, at this point, it just is what it is. I'm really not sure why. No. Did Vivica Fox produce it? I remember her saying she was going to work with him. Oh, I don't know. Let me say this, and y'all know I've said this from the beginning. My opinion has not changed. Part of what I told y'all from the beginning ended up coming out to be true. I told y'all from the beginning that I believe that Jesse was messing around with one of those boys, and come to find out he was, right. Come to find out he had a sexual relationship with one of those boys, and they was getting high together, right. I personally feel like I just think, listen, I just don't think it was a hoax the way they said it was a hoax. That's all I'm gonna say, child. Because I at this point, I don't think I care anymore. And I'm just not sure why he did the documentary. I mean, maybe he felt like he had to clear his name. I don't know. But at this point, I think he just would have been better off just leaving it, letting sleeping dogs lie. Just letting sleeping dogs lie. I think that he was involved with those boys or one of those boys. I think that either they were robbing him, or blackmailing him, or he was blackmailing them. Because remember, they're gay, or at least one of them is, because he was sleeping with Jesse. And they come from a culture where that is not acceptable. And I just think that it comes down to something with the three of them. Now, I don't think any of the three of them are telling the truth. Let's be clear. I don't think Jesse's telling the full truth. I don't think those brothers are telling the full truth. But I do not think that Jesse was in cahoots with them to set up this scheme. I just don't. I don't. But anyway, moving right along. Vital intel was left out of the case as well as not reported, probably why it was dismissed once and for all. It doesn't make sense. He was at the height of his career, just signed a record deal. It doesn't make, yeah, I mean, and I know some people like, oh, he's a narcissist. Oh, he wanted the attention, da 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 da. But that's the point. He was getting it. He was getting all of the attention. He was a star of the show. His storyline overshadowed everything else that was going on in the show. He, like you said, he had just signed a record deal. He was doing movies. He was like, I don't know. Again, I don't want to rehash it because again, we didn't talked about it and we didn't talked about it and we didn't talked about it. So it is what it is. But I'll watch it. I'll watch it. And if it's something I feel like I need to talk down, I'll talk down. If you haven't seen it, please watch it. I'm gonna watch it. He lost everything. And I know that sometimes people make a bad decision. They think it's a good decision at the time and they cost them everything. I just don't think that's what this is. I think he made some bad decisions, but I don't think that was the decision. I don't think he sat down with those boys and planned the hoax. I think that he was in cahoots with those boys and it cost him on that, But anyway, moving right along. Okay, we're gonna get to politics in a minute. Let me see, because again, like I said, I don't have a lot to talk about. We already talked about Kern. Taylor Swift and Travis Kelce are engaged. If anybody cares, I'm gonna say this: I wish them well in all their endeavors. I mean, I wish them well. I don't think I care though. And it's not even because I dislike Taylor Swift. I don't know that woman. I don't know her. I don't listen to her music like that. I would struggle to name 5 Taylor Swift songs. I would struggle. Now I know Shake It Off. We're never, ever, ever getting back together. I think that's where I run out of fucks to give. I think she's talented as hell. I love the fact that she got her master's back. Right, beautiful gowns. I'm sure the wedding. I'm sure it's gonna be the wedding of the century. Beautiful gowns. But congratulations to them, honey. Congratulations to them. Let me tell y'all what let me tell y'all what I do not have the energy. Let me tell you what I don't have the energy for. I disagree, Toby. I don't think that Kanye West gave that woman a career. I think Kanye West let black people know who she was. That girl was winning awards and was killing it and had a whole cult-like fan base before Kanye West. That's why Kanye West charged the stage to begin with, because he felt like she didn't deserve the award over Beyonce, and decided he was going to take that moment from her. Like, the reason why he was mad to begin with is because she won the award that he felt like Beyonce deserved, right? So I don't think Kanye West. I think Kanye West let us know who she was, because I didn't know who the hell she was. I mean, I think black people didn't necessarily know who she was, but the white people knew. They already knew. That was his Amber Rose era. Don, we done already closed the doors. The number of the day is, what was it, y'all? $7.33. He said, my bad, I'm back. Miss Toby said she knew it. I ain't know it. I didn't know it, y'all. Y'all, something in my trash can stinks. I can't, baby, as soon, when I say as soon as I get off of here, the first thing I'm going to do is take that trash outside. I don't know what is in that trash that stinks so bad. But baby, it must be something Pat cooked. Because when I came back home Sunday, that trash smacked me in the face. And I meant to take that. I mean, I'm sorry, when I came back home from work yesterday. And I messed around and I didn't take it out. But baby, every time I take a deep breath, I'll be like, ooh. Anyway, I don't know what it is, but I got to take that out. I love country music too, but I don't follow it like that. But I do like country music. Either take the trash out or clean out the trash can. No, I need to take the trash out. It's something in there. And see, trash don't go out till Thursday, so I can't do this for 2 more days. Anyway, so let me tell y'all what I don't have the energy for. I do not have the energy. I do not have the energy to deal with people when they do dumb shit. I just don't, y'all. I tell people all the time, in my real life, for the people who have ever met me in real life and really know me in real life, baby, I have a low tolerance for dumb shit. Y'all have seen glimpses of it. Hey, Phil, what's up, boo? Excuse me, but in real life, I have a low tolerance for dumb shit. I just do. The bar is just here, okay? So this dumbass lady, and I'm gonna call her a dumbass lady, she done came down to the internet And I guess she calls herself giving us a warning. Now I'm gonna let y'all hear it. I'm gonna let y'all hear it. This lady called herself giving us a warning. You are no longer the product. That's not it. I'm gonna let y'all hear a little bit of what this lady talking about.
He is far from a decent person. I know, but looks can be deceiving. He is not at all, ladies. And although everyone is flawed, I get that. He is not even close to what you think that he is. Even if he gets to the point, he's gonna ask you to, I got a different account. I like to video you so I can look at you in person. When he asks to FaceTime, video, whatever, from Instagram, it does not matter what it is. He is not who you think he is. Even when he looks you in your face, he's going to ask you, am I being recorded? Please make sure I'm not being recorded. Whole time, no, I ain't recording you. I ain't got nothing up on you. But these cameras in my house recording you. Period, fool. Moving on. Let me tell y'all, he's going to use talking about the kids, being his concern. Yeah, he appears to be this wonderful, great father. Not taking that from him, but let me
tell y'all what that is. I just gave y'all a little snippet. This a lady that then came down to the Tiki-Taki and did a 20-part series warning us that Simon Gobadia is a scam. Ma'am, you didn't need to warn us. It sounds like you needed the warning for your damn self, because what made you think that Mr. I'm never, ever, ever coming back to the United States? I'm going to live over here in Dubai, and I ain't never going to pay my ex-wife that money that I owe her. Gobadia meant you any good. She said, he's not the person you think he is. No, he's the person I think he is. And you fell into the same trap that Portia fell into. You thought that he was all that he was proclaiming to be, and then you pull back the layers and realize it's not what it was. Ma'am, I just have a question. What did you think you was going to get from him? She talking about he offered to pay off my credit card. See, that is it right there. Y'all need to start telling the truth and shaming the devil. The truth is, you thought you hit a lick the same way Portia thought she hit a lick. The same way Portia slid into that man's DMs because she went to that nice house and saw all the things and saw what he was driving and thought he had all of this money. And she bought into the stereotype of the rich Nigerians. And Portia slid into that man's DMs and thought she had hit a lick. This man is offering to pay your credit cards. That's what you got caught up in. Don't come back here now and try to make it seem like, oh no, he's a scammer and he lied to me and he this and he that. You allowed yourself to be caught up because you thought this man was about to give you some money. Tell the truth and shame the devil. Listen. Right. You know what, Miss Cat? We can start there and work our way back. I don't even have to say allegedly because the man has been convicted of fraud. I don't even have to say he's allegedly a fraud. He was convicted of it in the United States of these Americas. You thought you had rolled up on something. We all, and when I say we, I'm talking about women. I ain't talking about me. I ain't talking about you. It's 220 of y'all in here. I ain't talking about y'all. We the tribe. I ain't talking about y'all. I'm talking about the people. Y'all, and when I say y'all, you know, again, I'm not talking about y'all. But y'all always think y'all gonna be different. Oh, it's not gonna be me. Why not, ma'am? Why not? And let's just say for a minute, let's just walk down this road. Let's walk down the road of love ever after. Are you moving to Dubai? Because the man said he ain't never coming. He said in my Taylor Swift voice, I ain't never, ever, ever. He said he's never coming back to the United States. Are you moving to Dubai? Because what was your end game? Corey, I'm starting to think. Corey said she just trying to make some money off the TikTok. I'm starting to feel the same way. I'm starting to feel like this can't be real. Like this just cannot be real. Because, ma'am, right. Then she found out that they paid her credit cards off from somebody else's account. Okay. Y'all keep playing if y'all see. That's how it's the bait. Listen, that's how them people do. It's that bait and switch. The first one always go through. The first one always works. It's when they come back. That's when you get caught. Baby, that's how they reel you in. That's how these fraudsters reel you in. The first one always works. The first one always works. It's that second time around. That's the problem. But anyway, child, let's move right along. Told you we don't have that much to talk about today, y'all. We just don't. We don't have that much to get into today. Now the actress from Power, Alex Lepre, they say she was arrested down in Georgia on child cruelty and disorderly conduct charges. And then it looks like her sister was arrested as well. Now, I don't know all of the details of what had happened, but if you watch Power, y'all know who I'm talking about. Yes, Effie. Effie got the lady who plays Effie, she got arrested. Now she's been released on bond. Okay, she's been released on bond, but baby, she has been arrested. Okay, now that's a serious charge. Child cruelty and disorderly conduct. That is serious. Don't know what she got going on, but it sounds like, yeah, that's exactly what it sounds like, Xavier. It sounds like her and her sister beat up a child, like, you know, might have even been a 17-year-old, but it sounds like, because her mug shot, she looked like she had been in a fight. Let me see. Did I take a picture of her mug shot? I don't think I took a picture of her mug shot. Hold on. Let me see. No, I didn't. I didn't take a picture of her mug shot. But her mug shot, she looked like she had been in a fight. And I feel like that's what it is. I feel like her and her sister, who were probably grown and well over the age of 18/21, was fighting probably maybe somebody in the neighborhood. I don't know. Did she just have a baby? I don't know, Ray Ray. I wasn't even following. She might be. Lil Nas X has broken his silence. He said, after spending 4 days in jail, he said, listen, your girl is going to be okay. I just hope he gets some help. That's all. I just hope that I just hope that he I just hope that he gets some help. That's all. That's all I pray for Lil Nas X. And that's real talk, like for real talk. Just hope that baby gets some help. Let's get into a little bit of politics before we get out of here. So I thought I took a picture of it. Hold on. All right. I saw one said they confirmed it was an actual child she was fighting in front of her child, though. Oh, she was fighting in front of her child. Okay. That's a mess. So we're going to talk. We got a couple of Donald Trump stories today. You know, I'm not always in the mood to talk about him, but last couple of days I've been in the mood. So let's talk. Let's talk about him. First of all, let's talk about this. That is what his hand looks like. Now, it's rainfall. It's rainfall. Now, we saw that he has been putting that makeup on his hand to cover this bruise up. And here's what this is what I don't understand. This man is spending thousands of dollars a day on dumb shit. I mean, just dumb shit. You mean to tell me that this man don't have a makeup artist with makeup that matches his hand to cover that up? I mean, we have tattoo makeup to cover up tattoos. A skilled makeup artist can cover that right on up, no problem. You mean to tell me that he can't find nobody to cover that shit up? Because when they were trying to cover it up, the color of makeup they were using, I don't know whose complexion that was. Now, there was a doctor down to the tiki-taki, and you know, it's TikTok, so we're going to take it with a grain of salt. But he's a doctor, and he broke down what he saw, and basically he was like, it ain't good. I mean, he used a lot of doctor words, but essentially what he said was, what he looking at, it ain't good. Now, they also said that it's been 2 weeks. They said it has been 2 weeks since he has been golfing. Now, y'all know that man is addicted to playing golf. Y'all know that man play golf 3 times a day. They said it has been 2 weeks. 2 weeks since he has played golf. Now, I ain't saying that there's something wrong with that man, but we can keep hope alive. Moving right along. Now, he said that he was firing Lisa Cook. Now, Lisa Cook is, what is she, on the board of the down to the bank? Oh, thank you, Miss Cat. I need to get them done. Probably next week I get them done. Y'all, Lisa Cook said President Trump has purported to fire me for cause when no cause exists under the law. And he has no authority to do so. I will not resign, and I will continue my work to support the U.S. economy as I have since 2022. Lisa said, I don't care what piece of paper you sign that says I'm fired. I'm not. And you don't have the authority to fire me. So I'm going to keep packing my lunch and I'm going to keep showing up for work. Now, the sad thing is, y'all know he's going to continue to escalate this. I feel like I could see like them locking her office door, not allowing her in, or, you know, doing something very, very reckless. Okay. But for now, She said, I don't know who you thought you were firing, but you didn't fire me. You don't have the authority to fire me. That's what she said. She said, you don't have the authority, sir, to fire me. That's what she said. Trump also said that he will seek the death penalty for unalivings that take place in Washington, D.C. Sir, come here. Come here. Come here. The death penalty in D.C. has been outlawed since 1981. Now listen, at the end of the day, because everybody, and when I say everybody, it ain't just the Republicans, it's the Democrats, it's the media, it's the cult following has allowed him to get away with this shit, right? So at the end of the day, at the end of the day, I don't hold my breath. Do you understand what I'm saying? But it's just like so ridiculous. It's just so ridiculous. Now the NAACP done filed a lawsuit, or they done threatened to file a lawsuit, or did they file? I don't even know, because I don't even care. Down to the Texas. You know why I don't care? Because where the fuck y'all been for the last month? Like, where y'all been for the last month? So y'all filing a lawsuit today? Like, I'm not impressed that you filing a lawsuit. Where have you been? And again, y'all, I'm all about working smarter and not harder. So I'm not saying that, you know, but I'm not saying that every situation deserves all of the attention. But I feel like this was a pretty important one, where the Congressional Black Caucus, the NAACP, the AFL-CIO, the AA, y'all know who I'm talking about, them people. Like, where, I feel like, hello? Hey. Anyway. I'm sorry, y'all. I told y'all I was tired. I'm sorry. We're about to finish this up, though. Tracy, so what happened when Cardi B was on the stand? Tracy said that Cardi's coming back tomorrow. They convened for the day and she's coming back tomorrow. But did anything happen on the stand? Kim, you know, I'm gonna be honest. I just my expectation level is so low that if and when something does happen, it's gonna have to be really, really, really significant for me to get excited. Because it's just been so much. It's been so much. Tracy, okay, you want the link? Tracy, you want the link? You want to come up? Hold on. Let me see if Tracy want to come up, y'all. This link is oh Lord, y'all know I don't know how to cut and paste this shit. Hold on, y'all. How I cut again? Tell me how to cut, y'all. It's control what? I mean, not cut, paste. Show me how to. What is it? Control what? To paste? I always forget. Control what? Tell me. Or is it command? Oh, damn it. It's V. Okay. Control V. Okay. Thank you. Damn it. Listen. So control C to cut, right? And then control V to pay. I just need to get a mouse. It's not working. Oh, command V to copy. Command V to paste. Huh? Command V to copy and command V to paste? Okay, let me try this. Command V to copy. And then it's command V. Oh, it did. Thank you, Don Don. It worked. All right, Tracy. That link is only for Tracy, y'all, so she can come up and tell us what happened over to the Cardi B when Cardi B took the stand. Well, whatever you told me to do, Don Don, it worked, child. It worked. Whatever Don Don told me to do worked. So for those who don't know, Cardi B is a civil trial started yesterday for Cardi B, where Cardi B allegedly beat this security guard up way back when she was pregnant with her first child. I think it was 2018. When she was pregnant with her first child, she went down to the doctor's office and she felt like that security guard was videotaping her, I guess, to sell pictures to the paparazzi. And so Cardi beat that lady up. Now, let me tell you what my opinion is. I'm going to be honest and I'm going to tell you what my opinion is. Okay. My opinion is that I believe that Cardi B beat that lady up. But I also believe that that lady was taking pictures of Cardi B to sell to the tabloids. Now, that's just my opinion. Okay, here comes Tracy. Tracy gonna tell us what's going on. Hey, girl. Hey.
Hey, girl.
All right, so tell us how they go down over to the stand, over on with Cardi B on the stand.
Girl, it was a hot mess and absolutely terrible. So, I'm gonna tell y'all right now, the defendant's attorney, he could work at the law office of Hood and Ghetto. 1,000.
Because Cardi B is a defendant. So you talking about
the plaintiff? Yes, no, the plaintiff did.
Okay, the plaintiff.
Oh my gosh, could work at the law office of Hood and Ghetto. Absolutely terrible. Like I was like, oh, this got to be his first case. Maybe his second. Okay, fine, I'll give him some credit. Now, Cardi B they called her as a hostile witness, so she took the stand. She got on the stand, and Cardi B is, she is her same energetic, bubbly self. She is a very believable witness. There are parts I think she's leaving out just to, make herself look better, but I think everyone does that. So basically what she said was she went to a doctor in California on a Saturday. She only seen the doctor the one time, so she didn't really know his name, but she went to the doctor on a Saturday. She told her security to stay downstairs. She got into the elevator. She said that when she got out of the elevator, the security guard was like, "Oh, that's Cardi B," and she was on the phone. And so she said that she then started to like speed walk down the thing. She said she didn't say anything to the lady. She just speed walked down the thing to to find the office, and that the security guard followed her and was like, "Oh, that's Cardi B, that's Cardi B." And she said now she had took her phone from her ear and it was down near her chest. So she said, "Oh, that she was recording her." And she had told her like, "Oh, can you please stop recording me?" And she's like looking for the doctor's office. And she said the woman continues to follow her and told her like, no, she wasn't going to. And she was like, I just need you to stop, to stop recording me. And she was like, and then the the altercation. She was like, I wouldn't even call it an altercation. It was an argument. She was like, it was just kind of like an argument. I didn't touch her. She didn't touch me. She was like, I turned to her and we were face to face, and she told me that I needed to get out of her building. And then the other people who worked at the office, a doctor and a nurse or something, came in and got in between them. And the nurse had told the security officer, why are you doing this? And that the doctor had told her, no, like, come on, just come to my office, and, took her away to the office. And I was like, that sounds so neat and wrapped up in a nice little bow, doesn't it? I was like, that sounded so neat.
Yes, it does. It sounds very nice and neat.
And then, now mind you, they did call her as a hostile witness, and the attorney couldn't get his questions out. Like, they just kept getting like, nope, objection, like, kept on. You need to figure out a better way to ask these questions, sir, because they are not coming out. I will say this. He did say, like, oh, you had short black hair yesterday, and now you have long blonde hair.
I heard that when he asked her about her hair, and I was like, what is the purpose of that?
What is is this your real hair? I was like, There is no security footage. They said there is no security footage in that building, outside of like the front, the first floor lobby area. So there's nothing in the halls of the thing. So I was like, that just sounds like such a neat conversation. Like, oh, it sounds real thing. And as he continues to ask her these ridiculous questions that he could barely get out, he also asked her, did she have any gang affiliations? And her face was like, what the? He was like, objection. And I was like, now, sir, you knew you couldn't ask that woman that. Like, you are just an absolute mess. I will say this, as she continued to tell a story, she did then continue to add, oh, I did call her the B word. Oh, this did happen. She added the things back in that were more in line with what happened, or what we kind of feel like happened. But I will be honest, Cardi B was a very, like, it definitely seems like she was being very honest. It seems like she was, answering the questions that was given to her. They talked about her nails, the different nail lengths, how she wears her nails. Okay, but I honestly believe that most people, when they recount a story, they always tell it in the light most favorable to themselves, right? That isn't new.
Yeah.
That's just normal human nature.
Yeah.
And as you continue to ask questions, it continues to come out. And I think the only thing for me that Cardi was like, oh, the security guard said, oh, she hit me. So Cardi didn't say she hit the lady. She said nothing physical happened. She just said in the recounting of the argument that the security guard had said, oh, she hit me. And I was like, oh, well, that's interesting. I was like, okay. So at least at the time that it happened, the security said that she hit her. And Cardi is admitting at the time it happened, the security said she hit her. But Cardi said that didn't happen. And I was like, okay. It is on Court TV and Law and Crime, and Pam is streaming it too.
Yeah.
But I will say this, that when the security got up yesterday and said that Cardi had called her the N-word and called her a B and was picking at her, was like, that's why you broke in your security guard. I was like, is it believable? 1000%. I was like, as the trial, as Cardi's testifying, is what the security guard saying she said coming out that she said it? Yeah. But I don't know. I don't trust the security guard enough in her testimony to say yes or no. And Cardi comes off very believable. It's just like the bits and pieces of the story that just seems real nice and sweet and wrapped up in a nice little bow. Because it's like, if we think back, not the Cardi B today, but the 2018 Cardi B, the one who that was also during the time where she was fighting with Rod Ali. This is also during the time where
I was
she
going to
had
say we could think
fighting with
about the 2025 Cardi. Didn't she just throw a speaker at Raw Ali a couple of weeks ago in France?
yeah, she did.
Okay.
But this was also, so 2018 is also when she had fought with the girls in the club about Offset. So Cardi was a lot more reactive back then. So it's like, okay, I could see you being this reactive. And it just doesn't seem to make sense that you would say the girl's like, oh, that's Cardi B. And okay, fine. I could understand that, and you being like, oh, okay, don't take no pictures of me, don't whatever. And if you are walking away and the person is then coming behind you and you've told them multiple times, it's like, that's where I'm like, Cardi, this story seems a little lacking right there, just off of how just off of your pattern of being. Seems like there was probably a little more right there that she just cut out. But she has been a great on the witness stand. She's made people laugh. She has, she's very personable. She was like, why would I take my security with me to see the cat doctor? I was like, I mean, you got a point. But I'll say the plaintiff's attorney, absolutely terrible. When I tell you it takes him 5, 6, 7 questions to get a question out that she could actually answer, it's sad and shameful. Yeah. So he's making it hard to watch, not anything else. But nothing really like juicy or crazy has come out besides him being a terrible attorney.
Yeah, I'm agree with Bap. Because I watched this morning on my way to work, I listened to the testimony from yesterday, and then I listened to some of the testimony today, and literally right as I was going live is when Cardi took the stand. So I only heard the first few minutes, but I'll probably listen to that maybe later on tonight before I go to bed or in the morning. But I understand now why Cardi didn't settle. I mean, the reality is she's probably spending more money in attorney's fees, but I understand why she was like, I'm not giving you no damn money. Do I think that Cardi and that lady got into a fight? Yes, I do. Do I think that lady was taking pictures of Cardi or filming Cardi? Yes, I do. I'm not saying that makes it okay. I'm just saying I believe that that's what happened. I do believe that Cardi, but do I think that woman had permanent damage and had to go to plastic surgery and keloids and had to go to a therapist? Like, I don't know about all that.
Girl, did you hear the doctor? Did you hear the doctor who she owes $17,000 to for 2 rounds of microneedling? I was like, $17,000 for 2 rounds of microneedling?
Crazy as hell.
Girl, I know you lying. And I'm like, I know Cardi B was like, girl, I get surgery all day, every day. I know how much this costs, and that ain't right. Because I was like, I'm broken. I could afford microneedling. Like, what?
Okay.
But he said he does his in a surgical center with a surgical team, so he can charge more. He's been doing this for 25 years, and he got the degrees and the degrees from the places and the things. I was like, oh.
The funny thing is when Cardi said what was happening, she was pointing her finger.
Yeah.
And y'all remember how Cardi used to have her nails real long and pointy? Remember she had those what they call them, talon nails or whatever they called them?
Look, they short now?
Yeah, she's been wearing them short for a while. She didn't do it just for the trial. She cut her nails down a while ago.
She said that she would say about 70% of the time they're long and like 30% they're short, which is
I think probably when she has to go like red carpets and stuff like that, they're probably longer. I think her day-to-day they're shorter. Number one, she's got 3 kids. And I just don't know how feasible it is for her to have those talons with 3 kids running around. Back said you could definitely tell she's pregnant. Hold on. Let me go, because somebody said go see when she swears to tell the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth.
Listen, I will say this. I'm just trying to figure out what's the weather in LA, because that coat was giving very much so. I'm trying to hide my baby belly, with all the fur and stuff down the center, around the neckline, around the collar and down the center. But like I said, and I'm not the biggest Cardi B fan. I'm not a Cardi B fan at all. I'm gonna be completely honest with y'all. I don't like that woman. But I don't like that woman for my own personal reasons, like an interaction that happened that
All right, let me
went
go to
bad.
Cam.
Not.
All right, let's go to when
It's
she takes
almost
the stand.
100 degrees. I know y'all like to it's 100 degrees with that with that tweed suit, with that fur, with the little tweed stuff around on the collar. Oh yeah, she's pregnant because there is
Yeah.
nothing else that makes sense for you to have that. Now, y'all, the way y'all was dragging that woman yesterday about her Dr. Spock wig was absolutely diabolical. And she said, "I'm gonna do y'all a blonde one today because y'all ain't about to keep doing me like
Yeah,
this."
that I don't know what that wig was yesterday. That was ugly. All right, y'all. We're gonna look at Cardi. I'm gonna put myself on the big screen. Hold on, Tracy. I'm put myself on the big screen because we're gonna look at Cardi. I said the big screen. Okay. We're gonna look at Cardi walk to the stand. Now put a 1 in the chat if y'all think she looked pregnant. Put a 2 in the chat if y'all think she just, a little bloated. Okay. I'm gonna let y'all look. I'm gonna turn the volume down because I don't want it's Pam's video. But let's look. Hold on. Can y'all see? Okay, hold on. Let's see her take the oh. 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 Oh.
And it's 100 degrees in LA.
What y'all think? That's a side view. Y'all saw her walking, and that's the side view. Look how she walking, y'all. Okay, hold on. Let's look. Let's see. Oh, hell no.
That's happy weight. Happy weight. It's like, how happy you got to be to wear 100 degrees in that
Rock
suit?
Chick said she bloated. Rock Chick said that she bloated. Shantia, excuse me, said it looked like she got on a lot of material. Kim say she pregnant. Sierra say ain't no happy weight. That's a baby. El Michelle said maybe it's just cold in the courtroom. That wig is awful. Okay, Lock Queen. Honorable mention for the wig. Don said, and these wigs that she been wearing, these wigs, I think that's what he said. She been wearing in court. It's terrible, but it brings me back to her wig when she was in court with Tasha K. She knew what she was doing. Baby gut, hashtag. Okay, Xavier said, I was about to say fabric, but now the walk gave it away. Her stance says prego. Don't do that, Chuck. That is not Kern's wig.
I can't control.
By Stephon Diggs? Ooh, we don't know. Y'all think she looked pregnant?
Well,
Tracy,
I will
what
say
you think?
this.
What you think?
Listen. Oh yeah, she looked pregnant. She definitely looked pregnant. Listen, when I seen that, I was like, not this heavy tweed suit with the extra material in the back, down the front.
I'm gonna be honest, it was the walk for me.
I always say it's the style of clothing. Like, what about this? It doesn't even seem appropriate for the time of year. You know what I mean? I'm like,
and listen, let's be clear, y'all. I get it, but she get ready to drop an album. Like Cardi, we've been waiting for this album for 500. When I say we, I know you haven't been, but we've been waiting on this album for 500 years, girl. For real, Cardi, for real.
Oh, listen, that she is Afro Latina, or no, what did she call herself? Afro Caribbean. She said, as an Afro Caribbean woman, y'all can wait a little longer. Y'all can wait a little longer.
Oh no, that album coming out. The record label done put too much money. That album coming out. All this promo and stuff they've been doing. Yeah. Oh, the album is coming out.
Oh yeah. Listen, she don't perform pregnant before. She'll be all right.
She has performed pregnant before.
I mean, what's the difference? Mm-hmm. She'll be okay.
And she's probably filmed, because I know she's been filming videos and stuff. She done probably done a lot of stuff that she, can do on the front end. Child.
Yeah,
All right.
she'll be all
Well,
right. Listen, all I know is I'll be
let's
watching
see what
again
she wear to
tomorrow.
court tomorrow. She'll be back on the stand tomorrow. We'll see what her hair looking like tomorrow. We'll see what her outfit looking like tomorrow. Maybe she'll look different in a different outfit.
Good luck with that. Listen, I would like for them to find a different attorney to ask her questions because this man is absolutely terrible. And it's I will say this. I mean, Artie, you could have just paid for the girl plastic surgery and called it even. Because at this point, you spending all this money to defend yourself against this terrible, terrible attorney who has called you on the stand as a hostile witness for you not to really be too hostile, to ask you questions that are so ridiculous that just I was like, is he really asking her about her wigs? And I was like, so what color is your real hair? Like, what type of questioning?
Right? Because and he said, "Well, what color was your hair on the day of the incident?" Cardi was like, "I don't know."
like, sir, you just seem real.
That was almost 10 years ago. Listen, she was pregnant with Culture when this incident happened. Culture ass is in the 10th grade.
Yeah, 2018.
Yeah,
and
2018.
So I can't. So it was February 24th. So I can't find any pictures of her from February 20, whatever, like that week. The week before was All-Star Weekend, NBA All-Star Weekend. So there's pictures of her at that All-Star Weekend, and she had nails. But at that time, if I looked the week before, she had a different set of nails for the week before. So I'm like, would she keep a set of nails that long? I don't particularly know. She could have. Then again, she could not have. So I don't particularly know.
Y'all know I like to exaggerate. They talking about something the 10th grade. Y'all know I like to exaggerate.
You know that girl in high school. I don't know why y'all playing. That's been how long it's been since y'all got an album. Since y'all like to talk about Rihanna, I'm just simply saying, y'all come join our boat. But I will say this piece right here.
We're not getting no album out of Rihanna. I need y'all to just let that
listen.
go.
We might get an album. It might be some nursery rhymes and some baby music, but we might get
Rihanna gonna drop a single every once in a while. She gave us the Smurfs soundtracks. She gave us Black Panther. We're gonna get a single every once in a while from Riri. That's it. Riri is living her best life with her babies and her man and her $1 billion company.
Listen,
let me tell you something. She ain't got no problem dropping new products down to the Fenty. They just dropped another product today or this week.
Mm-hmm. Oh, the SPF and the serum, the primer and the skincare.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Listen, I'm gonna say this, y'all. Don't judge me when I say this, right? I like Rihanna the same way I like Mary. I like broken down, beat up, drugged up, bad Mary because she made the best music then. I like Rihanna without ASAP Rocky because, sir, I need you to get off her so I can get some music again. I'm just simply saying, I like y'all when y'all not doing as well in life. And I know that's wrong of me, but the music was just better. I'm just, putting that out there.
I want to get some of that body, what is it called? Not body milk. Oh. They have this like caramel body milk. Oh, I want some of that.
I will say this. So she'll be on the stand again tomorrow during California. So they start like 1 o'clock Eastern time ish. So if y'all want to, watch the trial.
There will be no grand dame slander. There will be none. Ooh. We don't do that. We don't do that, Ruru. Don't do that. Don't come in here slandering the grand dame. Talking about something. Be careful in them DMV streets because the grand dame is coming home. Don't do that.
The La Dames got their candles ready. They ready for that girl.
Listen, I you know what? I should have burned the candle for her tonight. I should have burned the candle in honor of the grand dame tonight.
Do it on the second. Do it on the second when she get released. That's what you do.
You know what we are? We are going to burn the candle when the grand dame gets out. She might be running a special. So we can't call her jailbird. I mean, I guess you can.
Look, I'm just simply saying, I just want Andy to have the cameras up because I need that Karen release video. I just
They better do her like they did the Chrisleys. Let her go get a new wig, and her hair probably gray. She might not have her dentures in. Don't get her coming out. Or if you get her coming out, make it a fake a fake one, when like not her actual, but her like after she get a chance to get herself together. Not Thomas, you know what? On that note, we getting out of here. Not Thomas Jefferson's concubine free at last. I'm not doing this with y'all today.
that ain't right. That is not right. But I'll be watching tomorrow to see what interesting happen. See what interesting things happen in this case. I honestly thought this was the case with the mic, you know, where she threw the mic, but no, this is something different. I was like, oh,
Really, B, we need you say.
wow,
Baby, when it comes to DC, I got bigger fish to fry than Kern.
it's no.
I got a
Pink-
president that wants to bring back the death penalty that's been illegal in the in DC since 1981. Okay, his dumb ass. Y'all,
Yeah.
somebody sent me a video today of Gladys Knight singing "Love Overboard" from March. Let me tell y'all something. Let me tell y'all something.
So it's time for Auntie Gladys to take a nap.
I'm all for, like, a friend of mine was saying that, you know, they don't feel like you should make people retire, you know, and sometimes when you make people stop doing what they love, it hastens the end and all of that. I 100% understand that. And like I said before, I'm not saying that Gladys can't do shows. What I'm saying is, I don't think Gladys need to be on tour. Do y'all see Donna Ross doing tours? Donna Ross fly out and give you a show, and then she go to fuck back home. I just don't think Gladys, and I'm gonna be real, she 81 years old. I just don't think Gladys' 81-year-old ass need to be on stage every damn night. I think it's too much. Now, do I think that it's okay for Gladys to still perform? Yes. But we're not going to sit here and act like Gladys Knight been on tour for the last 20 years. Now, Patty ain't never came off the road. Patty is different. Patty ain't never stopped touring. Gladys was doing like residencies and stuff.
She will have a great brunch. You know, like a great
She
brunch
had a
time show.
residency in Vegas for a very long time. I think the reason why she left Vegas is because she had that gambling addiction, and I think she left for her own, you know, because I think we lost Tracy. I was at the Wharf this weekend, and DA National Guard was out there wasting taxpayer money. Now, I was at the Wharf on Friday, and I ain't see nobody. I went to Kempire Show. I need to put the pictures on Instagram, too. I went to Kempire Show, and I didn't see a damn soul. I didn't see not nobody. And then I was in Southeast on Saturday night. I ain't see nobody. No, she don't owe the casinos. No, she took care of all of that. But I'm thinking that might be the reason why. Maybe I think that's why she left Vegas. Anyway, y'all, let me get out of here. It is 8:30, and I have a few more. I gotta take this trash out first of all. But I have a few other things I need to do before I go to bed, and I'm going to bed tonight because I'm tired. All right, I'll talk to y'all later. Mwah! Bye. Did I hear about Patti LaBelle singing "God Bless America" to calm? Huh? To who, Majani? She sang "God Bless America" to who? That's all I'm saying, Tam. I think they just need to be more thoughtful of the schedule. I ain't telling her to stop doing shows. I just think they need to be more mindful of the show, of the schedule. But that's just me. I'm on the outside looking in. Oh, let me say one last thing. And I know I shouldn't end it on this because I know y'all going to want to cuss me out. But I've been wanting to say this for like 2 or 3 days. Why are y'all so offended that Raven Simone's wife said she was richer than Raven Simone? Why y'all mad about that? I'm confusion. Why y'all mad? Because see, the first thing y'all always want to say is that white woman married Raven because of her money. So when the white woman come down here and let y'all know, I didn't marry Raven because of her money, because in all reality, I got more money than her. Now y'all still mad. I need y'all to make up y'all mind. I need y'all to make up y'all mind. Either y'all think that the girl is a gold digger or she not. So if she was broke, and if you listen to the whole clip, what she said was, it bothers me that people think I married Raven for her money, when I actually have more money than her. It's not like she just threw it out there. She was talking about the fact that the fans give her a hard time by thinking or calling her a gold digger. And all she's saying is, I'm not. Now, are there other things that I can have a problem with Raven Simone's wife about? Yeah. But that ain't it. That ain't one of them. You know, and my thing, this is the other thing I'm going to say too. I think when I say we, I'm going to point the finger at myself too. We've got to stop putting our definition of what a relationship should be on other people's relationships. Raven Simone has been through a lot. Now, she ain't been through as much as some child actors from the outside. Now, I'm sure she's got some stories that she could tell. But we know that Raven Simone has been through some shit. She's been, dealing with her sexuality, dealing with body dysmorphia, dealing with other issues that she's dealt with in her life. And this woman is in love. Now, listen, they might break up 2 years from now. That ain't my business. I don't know. But I just feel like if they want to run around and do TikTok videos and do a podcast, who cares? Now, has she said some things that I think could be a little like, girl, go sit down? Yeah, but that just ain't one of them. I just didn't understand why people was mad about the woman saying she rich. Exactly, Miss Cat. Child, I don't even care. All right, y'all, let me get out of here. I will talk to y'all later. Y'all have a great Wednesday, and I'll see y'all tomorrow. Hopefully, we can do a teacher project tomorrow. It's really going to depend on what time I get off work. Well, I know what time I get off work. It's going to depend on what time I leave work. Let me say that. It's going to depend on what time I get out of work and get my tail home. But I'm going to try to get us a teacher project tomorrow, okay? All right, y'all. Talk to y'all later. Peace.